In an unexpected turn of events, prominent member of the legal community Zweli Mkhize bravely voted to remove Judge President Dr. John Hlophe from office. Please kindly subscribe, like and share as we go into the details. Many people are shocked and in astonishment by this ruling, which has sparked heated arguments and discussions within the legal community. Strong feelings have been sparked by the decision to remove Judge President Dr. John Hlophe, a divisive figure in the court, from office. Mkhize's support for the removal has added another layer of complication to an already divisive matter that has been the subject of rumors and worry in the legal community. Mkhize's voting motivations are presently being investigated, and many are concerned about the possible long-term effects on the judiciary. While some worry about the consequences of making such a radical choice, others see this as a possible change in the balance of power within the judicial system. Zweli Mkhize's decision to back Judge President Dr. John Hlophe's dismissal is predicted to have a significant effect on the legal profession regardless of the result. It is unclear how this decision will affect the court in the future, and if it will increase professional division or foster more unity among attorneys. Once again, Zweli Mkhize's name is almost universally associated with controversy and wrongdoing in South African politics. He is so pervasive in almost every major criminal enterprise that it has destroyed what might have been an amazing career. Mkhize, a well-known political figure and former health minister, has a perpetually damaged image. Owing to his involvement in several immoral endeavors, one of the most notorious scandals in the nation's history has been presented as a pivotal figure. There seems to be no end to the charges leveled against him, from questionable business practices to blatant bribery. The VBS Mutual Bank scam was the most prominent. The bank lost millions of rand as a consequence of this catastrophe, and several depositors filed for bankruptcy. Mkhize discovered that he was right in the middle of a political feeding frenzy. Zweli Mkhize, the architect of the VBS scheme, claims that Mkhize and others were bribed. All these charges have accomplished is reinforce the public's belief that he is a dishonest criminal. The VBS scandal and Mkhize were involved in further instances. The Digital Vibes affair, in which he and his pals were accused of benefiting from dubious contracts, is only one of his several other allegations related to corruption. From the sheer volume of these assertions, a clear pattern of behavior seems to exist. Mkhize's name always comes up when corruption or crime occurs. His ability to get entangled in numerous controversies speaks much about the political ethics of South Africa. Despite many investigations and public outcry, Mkhize has so far escaped significant legal repercussions, leaving many to wonder when justice will be served. Zweli Mkhize has a lasting impact on a country striving for transparency and accountability. In addition to undermining public confidence, he has drawn attention to the structural issues that have plagued South African politics for a long time. This truth is starkly reminded by the corruption that has plagued the nation after Zweli Mkhize's passing. The demagogue, portrayed by his party as a demigod whose associates bring water and other items for him, is the center of attention during the celebration. He stated he does not engage in group decision-making but rather acts as a leader alone, criticizing President Cyril Ramaphosa for consulting his party. The next question is, what does it mean to be a leader or a group of leaders? There is sometimes a distinction between leading a political party and leading the government. You are not required to consult with the state or the government, but you are required to consult with the party. In actuality, your choice is influenced by the stance of your group or party, even when it comes to the state or government. Several of the sincere EFF defectors attest to Malema's ownership of the party. His leadership in the legislature was abhorrent. Being impolite and disruptive does not equate to bringing up radical concerns. Racism occasionally coexists with his roughness. Not every white Western journalist or political analyst is an imperialist or an imperialist's agent. He wanted to have a physical relationship with a journalist at the National Results Center. He promised to educate him how to coexist with others. A political party leader should never, ever threaten someone physically, even if they have provoked them. This goes particularly for journalists. A leader of state should not be someone who makes threats against others or engages in violent altercations with them. Malema is a dictator, which is evidence that he would be worse if he were president, and he does not want to be questioned further.